Hey, what's up, guys? It's WiseGuyVito here, and today I'm going to go over the Adjudicator and the attachments that you should be running on it. In my opinion, I do think that the Adjudicator has greatly benefited from the attachment system and has actually taken one of its drawbacks completely out of the equation. And I'll kind of go over it in this video. So as always, like, share, and subscribe. Let's get straight to the video. So the Adjudicator is an assault rifle, plain simple. It's 35 rounds to it. Does 95 damage, medium armor pen. It's a solid weapon. A lot of people don't like the handling of it, and a lot of people really do not like the recoil to it. Recoil management, in my opinion, was not that hard for the Adjudicator, but then again, I've always liked this weapon, just plain simple. I do think that is a solid A tier against all the factions and Helldivers too. But in my opinion, with these attachment combos, it kind of pushes it almost into S tier in my opinion. There definitely needs to be maybe something else in the future lined up as an attachment. So like maybe some different ammo types, maybe even like a bigger mag to it. But we'll kind of go over it here in this video. So the combo that I would be using for this weapon in particular, there definitely are two combos that you should definitely take a look at. If you do not want any recoil whatsoever on this gun, which I think is the preferred kind of like combo that you would be using on the Adjudicator, because this thing does jump out of your hands from time to time, what I would be using is the compensator along with the vertical grip. What this does is that it makes the gun just have absolutely zero recoil whatsoever to it, and the ergonomics is, in my opinion, I don't feel a difference between not having the vertical grip versus having the vertical grip. I don't really feel like that ergonomics too much, and this is why I said this is probably like the better combo. If you wanted to have more ergonomics and you could control the recoil pretty well, what you could do is I would still go with the compensator, but you can go for an angled grip. The angled grip gives a pretty good boost to ergonomics, and you can feel it slightly in my opinion. But, again, if I was really searching for, more ergonomics, more handling, I guess, less drag on a weapon to make it feel snappier, I'm just going to wear Peak Physique. Peak Physique is an armor set in Helldivers 2, which greatly benefits weapon handling and ergonomics. So it makes the gun feel a lot snappier. That's what I'm going to be using. So, what is my suggestion? My suggestion is basically this. If you're going to be using this weapon, especially with all these attachments, you're going to have to grind to level 21. Level 21 is going to give you everything that you need for this weapon. In my opinion as well, you're going to have to be using like a reflex sight. I like the reflex sight. This is just personal opinion. You can kind of use whatever kind of sight that you want. I know that some sights kind of give less ergonomics and such. In my opinion, though, I do think that the reflex sights are the best for this weapon because it's a clean sight, and you can still kind of snipe with this weapon, funny enough, even with these reflex sights. So I would be using one of the reflex sights that is offered in the attachment system, along with a vertical grip, because again, you're trying to get down, like you're trying to, get as close to laser beam with this weapon as much as you can, and then with the compensator, this thing virtually has no recoil whatsoever. You can just point and shoot, and it is just a laser beam, in my opinion. It has a great grouping. You should definitely try it out. So, you guys let me know what you think down in the comment section below, what you think about this weapon. Comment down below about what weapon that you would like to see me do next, because I will be doing a series of, basically, of these videos, kind of going over what I think is the best combo, for these weapons and the attachment system. The attachment system has offered a ton of variety, in my opinion, and something to grind for. This is definitely something that has been desperately needed in the game. So hopefully the devs can keep up the content flow with this for this weapon attachment system. And so far, they have given a lot of indicators saying that they're going to keep up with this weapon attachment system. So, as always, like, share, and subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.